Hello, so welcome to day 4 of YA ThrillerCon. So this is the final day of the event, and yeah, we've got some really exciting sessions lined up for you today. So at midday, we have an interview with Kat Ellis, and really excited to hear all of the things that Kat is talking about. Is interviewed about writing YA horror. So really exciting interview there. All these times that I'm saying are in British summertime as I'm in the UK. So if you're in a different time zone, you just need to convert it. But all of our sessions will be available to rewatch on YouTube at any point. So don't worry too much if you can't make an event live. At 1 o'clock, we then have a reading from Philippa East, which is really exciting as well. That is a pre-recorded reading, so I've actually already listened to a reading, and I'm so excited for to be able to share that with you all. At 2 p.m, we have another author interview. This is with Andrina Cordani. And yeah, more fantastic advice being given about writing YA thrillers. So really exciting interview there. And these interviews are really great as well. If you're an aspiring writer or you're new to writing YA, definitely recommend that you listen to these interviews with these top successful YA thriller and YA horror writers. And then at 4 p.m, we have our first panel. This is a live broadcast at 4 o'clock. So if you're watching live and you have any questions for any of our panelists, you can actually send them in. So if you're watching on YouTube, use the live chat facility. If you're watching on Facebook, just leave a comment with your question and we will get it. And if you're watching on Twitter, then just tweet at YA ThrillerCon with a question for our panelists. And at the end of the panel, we will be asking a couple of our viewer questions. So definitely send those in. So at 4 o'clock, the panel is called How Dark is Too Dark. And that is going to be a fantastic panel. Really excited to watch that. So many brilliant authors we've got lined up for that panel. Then 2 hours later at 6 o'clock, we have our next panel. And this is about the weirdest things about being a writer. So this is a really fun, quite wacky panel. And we're going to be asking the authors just sort of what the most unexpected things happened are, the weirdest things. So lots of like fun, engaging conversation and looking at the part of the author industry and the job of being a writer and career that you might not have already heard a lot about. Because these are questions that are sort of more fun, dynamic, and just, yeah, it should be a laugh, that panel. And then at 8 o'clock, we have our final event for YA ThrillerCon, and this is an amazing workshop, an exclusive writing workshop. It's run by New York Times bestselling writer Emily Collin, and this is about how plot plus character equals story. So if you're struggling with any component of writing, whether it's plot or character, this is definitely a workshop that you will be wanting to tune in on. And Emily is a fantastic creative writing teacher. So yeah, those are all of our sessions planned for today. Don't forget to check out the giveaways that we're currently running on our Twitter and our Instagram. So our handle is at YA ThrillerCon on both of those platforms. We have some giveaways that are going to be ending tomorrow at midday. But because we've been donated so many fantastic prizes from so many of our wonderful authors, and we couldn't fit it all in just for sort of giveaways at the end tomorrow. So we will be running more giveaways that will be running across the coming week as well. So do check out those, because we've got some amazing ebooks, paperbacks, hardcovers, signed copies, as well as some writing packages. So we've got several submission packages and query packages where our authors will be giving feedback on query letters, synopses, and first chapters as well. So definitely do please check out our giveaways as well. So our website is yathrillercon.co.uk, and you can see our full schedule there. All the links up on that site are now working, so you will be able to click through to YouTube to watch any of the events for the previous 3 days, and tomorrow you'll also be able to watch the events from today in your own time as well. So yeah, really, really helpful, lots of information. And also on the website, we've got a page for all the books of our panelists for this year. So you can check out those on Goodreads. And we've got the author bios and panelist bios for all of our lovely participants this year. So thank you again. And I really hope you've been enjoying YA ThrillerCon 2022.